Alright, welcome back to another Bums Blitz draft. We are in another 10-man league. This is the fourth draft of my day. I am again drafting in the 10 spot. Sorry, I can't do anything about it. It is a standard league, like I just said. If you have any questions at all ever, please feel free to ask me at Bums Blitz on Twitter. You could add me on Twitch if you want to see the next stream. It is XXI the bum IXX. So I'm going to switch over to the side so you can see the actual monitor. Alright, widgets in the room again. Ooh, well, look at that. David Johnson went number 2 this time. That's nice. So, widget. Is this decent sound right now? Because I set it back to what I had before when you said you didn't like it. All I have to say is maybe turn up your audio. I don't know. I got to figure it out at some point. Maybe I need one of those boxes that mess around with the audio. Who knows? I'll figure it out at some point. I can't keep spending money on this stuff though. All right. Maybe for Christmas. You stated nothing. Where is Sean? Where is all those dudes? Let's see. Where's Ray Ray? Alright. Yeah, I think my last recording of the last draft is not going to get uploaded because I deleted it from my files before it was done on YouTube. Ugh. That's alright. You know, I was just picking from the number 9 spot. I can't get it back though, so it's gonna be gone forever. It was fairly boring anyways. I think all these I don't know how you guys watch these streams. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just like going through and fast forwarding to see what I did at the end, which is fine by me. That's cool. These are easy ones for me to post. Alright. Maybe they're just watching the first 2 picks, huh? That too. I'm just surprised at the amount of views that these things get. I have one of these has like 250 views. It's crazy. Crazy to me. I wasn't even expecting to do these. I just thought one day, I was like, alright, well, I'll do one. Post it. And yeah, it's ridiculous. Lame R. Miller. Can I please get my players? Ooh, oh, there it is. Hey. That's me. Yeah, that's what I've come to the conclusion of. I have to be just that entertaining. That has to be it. You know? I am so entertaining that people are watching an hour's worth of me sitting here and drafting players instead of doing their own mocks, which is, you know, it's funny, but hey, you know, if I'm putting out good content, right? We have some conversation in the middle of it. Oh, I'm gonna get screwed here. Watch. I'm not gonna... Adrian Peterson. Yep, Adrian Peterson is gone. Da. Well, he hurt his knee today. He just banged his knee. People do like to see what others do. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. I don't necessarily want to pick Dez again. I picked Dez earlier today. I haven't had AJ Green on any of my teams. I think I want to do it this time. They're close enough. Both of them are going to be good, so. But the fact that Romo's out and Prescott, Prescott looks good, but again, yeah, I want to take Green. I do. Let's do it this time. Then let's go Le'Veon. We'll play around with that. And then come around and get some other players. Keenan, Jamal. I haven't got AJ Green all year, so why not? I like to root for everybody. Makes the games more enjoyable, right? And then you never know what team I'm talking about. And then half the time it's like when you have a league that you care about winning, and then one of your players is on the other team, in the other league's team's lineup, and then you're rooting for someone to hurt you in another league. Happens all the time. So, and then you have to add on all the Fanduel I'm gonna do. And that's the worst because I always end up picking players that I'm playing against, which just sucks. Oh, wow, he jumped on Mike Evans. Gee. Dang, dude. Man, these guys are going to start reaching. They're going to reach. They're going to reach. Let's see. Someone picked Cam in the first round in my home league draft. I wanted to be like, but then I was like, oh yeah, I'm playing against these people. I don't want to help them. You better quit it. I have a funny shirt on. I haven't showed it, but it basically has a picture of a rooster on it, and it says Jupiter on top. It's a metaphor. And if you ever watch Spartacus, you know what the metaphor is. Gronkowski. No, it's not all about that. It's not. People should be picked in certain places. Reaching is not okay. You screw up things. You screw up things for you. You definitely screw it up for other people, but you definitely screw it up for you. You don't reach by a couple rounds. Unless you're like way deep. It needs to be way deep. You're not way deep here. Just don't reach. Get your players. Does Bryant went 16? Yeah. Yep. Does Bryant go 16th? Then Cooks. Brandon Marshall's still there. Keenan Allen. I'd like to get Keenan Allen on a team. This would be the perfect team to do it, too. Hope he lasts to me, but I don't think so. It's too far. Keenan's a legit wide receiver one. am drafted out. Paste. I mean, I'm less excited about McCoy than I am about like Lacey. Even CJ right now, I'm kind of into CJ. I mean, I like McCoy. Obviously, I pick him, but I rather have the other guys. I rather go like a combo with Lacey and CJ. To be honest with you, with that defense in Denver, and they want to run, they're gonna want to get the ball in their hands, hold it, get their defense a little bit of a breather, move the ball as well as they can, put up some points. They don't need to put up a whole bunch of points. I think they still can, but they still have a defense where they're gonna be run oriented. CJ could have been okay last year. It's Gary Kubiak's offense, the zone run, and last year he was supposed to be good, but they couldn't run that offense really. They still had to run an offense where Peyton was the general, and that doesn't work for Gary Kubiak. That's why they struggled a lot in the beginning of the year, because it was a lot of Peyton under center and just calling a play and then running it, instead of him in shotgun, reading the defense, making audibles, making a play. That's all Peyton. But so that kind of offense where he's in shotgun and reading the offense and everything, that doesn't really go well with Kubiak's whole scheme as far as the zone run and all that. And that's where CJ was supposed to shine, and it looks like, I mean, from what I've seen in the offseason so far, that CJ's actually doing pretty well. He broke off like one or two pretty big runs, and one was a TD. I can't remember, but he's playing pretty well. So I'm okay with CJ. Last year I was not. Last year I was not into it, and it was because of the fact that what's his name was there. What round would I pick Le'Veon's handcuff? What round did I do it earlier today? I did it. I didn't even draft Le'Veon, but I picked up the guys. I picked up D'Angelo. What round was it? It was like 11. So I think around 10 or 11. I didn't really reach at 11, so I went 10. It depends, what league you're in. It might be 9, but I wouldn't go much earlier than that. It's only 4 games, and plus there's other guys. I'm still trying to get like an Arian Foster as my third running back as well. So, there's still guys that you could get. You obviously would like to have D'Angelo. I've drafted Bell, like 4 times, Widget? I don't know. Widget's seen almost every one of my drafts. And I think I've only got D'Angelo like 2 times maybe. So, Keenan Allen just got picked. Damn it. And CJ Anderson got picked. LeSean McCoy's never going to make it to me, man. Watch. Do I got to go hide? Or do I go wide receiver? I could go Amari. I can't wait on high. Who am I? It would be like Arian Foster. That would be who I'd have to go after. I could do that. Cooper just went. Damn it. Alright, so I guess that puts the... Yeah. I know. Well, I was thinking about Demaryius and what's his face, Cooper, but now that Cooper's gone, I don't think I'll do that, because I was thinking I could do that, then come down and pick Melvin and Foster right away down here. I think I could have done that, but who knows? Who knows, right? Who knows? Well, I know those are. Yeah, I know those are the only options I got listed here. So, K-Match, did I sufficiently answer your question? You good? Are you still in here? Yep, you're still in here. You've never been in the Twitch before, have you? I don't remember you at least. And so, if you have been here, my bad. But if not, welcome. I'm a little loopy today. Because this is like this is my fourth draft of the day. I'm a little bit... What the hell just happened? Someone just picked Robert Griffin III. Oh, man. What's wrong with me? What's going on in these... Oh, my God, that's awful. Someone just picked Robert Griffin III at the 27th pick. Yes, this is for money. This is a Yahoo Pro League. Damn, reach on... Was Landy up here? Crap, stinking phone. He blamed his phone? How is that even possible? Okay, sorry. Oh my God. I don't know. That's just super. That is super. What the hell? Diggs now? What? Jesus. Yeah. They just picked Stephon Diggs at 32. Oh my God. What'd you try to tell me, that people are going to be stupid? That's not right. Like, why? You're missing out. Look at all these players that are better. You don't reach for a player like that. Just because I get you think he's going to have a great year. Then you reach a little bit for a guy that's that low, maybe a round or two. But this is ridiculous, man. That's stupid. I mean, maybe I'll take the guy at his word that the Griffin pick was just a reach or just an accident. His phone screwed up. But Diggs right now at 32? Come on. That's ridiculous. That offense, you're still talking about starters right now. Well, yeah, I know, but like that's a reach. It's not even a reach. That's stupid, man. It sucks because that's someone I would want to get, But I'm not gonna go. I don't know. Okay, you could say that, but it doesn't mean you're right. It doesn't mean you're right. You're not right. Like, no, that's not how you draft. That's just how you draft if you don't know what the hell you're doing. Not the point. How is that right? No, you're saying that like that's a thing that people should go by. If you're willing to reach and sacrifice something, then that's the right way to go about it. That's what you're saying. That's not right. You're not being proven right. Like that you're just if you were to have said people are stupid and they'll make stupid decisions, then sure, you're right. But that's not right. Don't tell people that that's what they should do if they're willing to sacrifice for it. No. Well, so you're just saying people are stupid. That's all you're that's all you're saying. Ay 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 ay. We all know that people are stupid. Okay, but I am saying that's not how you do that. You're stating the obvious by telling me that they'll do that no matter what. Of course they will, because they're stupid people who draft. I just don't know what the point of all your whatever you're saying was. Hmm. Can we not make general statements then? Let's keep the general statements off the board because they sound like you're trying to prove a point. I'm just not with people reaching like that and then making it sound like it's cool because it's just it messes up a draft. It's just like in blackjack, like of course people are going to hit on a stupid ass number or not hit, like they're not going to hit on 12 when, dealers showing whatever, that people are not going to do that. Yeah, but that's not how you do it. And you mess it up for the rest of the table. It's the same thing. You're just messing up stuff for the rest of the table. Tis not okay. I kind of want to go Kelvin and Maclin here. Or Maclin and Olsen, Kelvin and Olsen, any one of those. Murray's gone. Hearns, and then I'll try to, hopefully I could get down here and get one of those running backs. So, K-Match, do you not have a general statement unlike some other people in the chat room? Do you want to know anything else? How your drafts going, huh? You have you drafted anything yet? Oh, Hill just got picked. Damn. Sorry, Widget. It just... Thank you. I know they are. I'm glad that they're here in this league, but still, it hurts my heart. The dude who picked RG3 says it was his phone's fault. Whatever. Next Sunday, huh? Well, I have at the very least 2 more drafts until the season starts. I'm not sure if I'm going to do more. I'm already in, I don't know, 12 leagues? I don't know, but make sure that you subscribe to the channel here. Or have you seen my YouTube channel? I post all my drafts. Well, most of my drafts, because I don't think the one's going to upload today. But have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Do all that. Make sure you follow me around so that you always have access to whatever I'm doing. Because I'm kind of all over the place. I don't know exactly where I'm going to make my home yet. Dude, reach for Melvin Gordon now. This guy is like 4 rounds behind. My God, dude. I can't believe... My... Jesus Christ. I feel like I gotta take somebody, but... I'm gonna have to make a trade in this league. Alright. Alright. Melvin, dude, that's the same guy that picked Diggs. Yeah, I know. I know what you're doing. K-Match, he just posted my channel so you can subscribe. Thanks for that. Yeah, this dude... How do you go from Melvin Gordon to Dante Moncrief? Like, that's crazy, Jimmy. Alright, alright, alright. Calm down, Steve. Calm down. Ah! So nuts, man. So nuts. So nuts. These running backs are going to get picked up, too. I'm not going to end up with Foster. I should have just... His team, let's go look, since we got more than enough time. And who is it? Man of Utopia. Man from Utopia. Landry, Stephon Diggs, Melvin Gordon, Dante Moncrief. Man. I don't know, man. The problem is, with all this, is like, this team should be much better than this. Like, these are good players, except for he shouldn't be starting. This guy should probably be your 3rd wide receiver. And Gordon should be your 3rd running back at the very most. And there's still players that should be ahead of them on this list. Like, Jay Stewart just went. Yeah, dumb. part of that plan thing. You know, first of all, stop trying to throw my stuff in my face as if, you know, like it's gonna work for this stuff. No, part of you're missing. You know, prepare. Let's talk about that if we're gonna try to throw my stuff in my face. Prepare. Do your research. Make smart choices. That is number 1. Before create your plan. Stick to the plan. Sometimes I can't take all the smart ass stuff today. I'm already, you know, I'm tired, man. There's too much. I'm trying to concentrate. This is my fourth draft today. And obviously this guy is pissing me off. Taking these players way too early. Oh, man. Brady went early, too, before Carson Palmer. That sucks. It's just, I mean, I could get around what he's doing. It's just, it's just unfortunate. because I have my plan, and all of it requires those players to be there 4 rounds from now, 5 rounds from now. So it's all right. I just wish it was more people doing it, because then all these other good players would be even further down. But now it's just one guy taking all my players. So the pool won't be any better. Just my players won't be. Some good wide receivers too. Dang. No, what am I doing here? Offense only. That's what I wanted. Oh, man. I'm not going to get... There's no way I get Arian Foster. It's nice, for sure. I just need to get Arian Foster here. I get Arian Foster, I'm set. If I don't know what the hell I'm going to do for my backup here. I might have to reach for D'Angelo. What round are we in? Oh, we're in round 7. I can justify picking D'Angelo in round 8. Pick one of these good players. Pick one like Carson. I would love to get like Carson and Foster right now. It's not really reaching. He's right here. It'll be the 8th round. Boom. But I'm not planning on it. I'm planning on getting my dude. Let's go. Come on. This man from Utopia. Delaney Walker. Huh. It'll never happen, though. Those 4 guys. One of those guys are going to pick Arian Foster right now. Has to. Yeah, where is Matt Jones? I haven't even seen it. For some reason, his name is like easily missed. I don't really want him, but he is a starting running back, and that's all I really would need for a couple games. LeGarrette Blount? Man, what is wrong with people? God, I didn't even want LeGarrette Blount. I'm just saying. Pick Allen Hurns, dude. You need Allen Hurns. Zach Ertz. Pick Zach Ertz. Oh, you're telling me where he was. Oh. Oh, see? Told you. I can never find his name. But I don't want to pick him right now. I'll wait. He won't get to me, but we'll figure it out. Just one dude. Just come on. This stupid dude is taking every one of my players. He's going to do it right now. Watch. It's not even going to be fair. I already know what's going to happen. This Utopia dude keeps making stupid picks. He can't make a smart pick. Just make your pick, dude. Do you have to take the whole time? Oh man, if he runs out of time, he's gonna pick Carson Palmer. Whoa! No way! All right, man. You know how tempted I am to pick Allen Hurns, but Carson Palmer's there. Who do I have? Who are the quarterbacks left? I just want to see. No, I don't want to be stuck with any of them. Foster. Okay, we can relax a little. All right, that's a good team. That's a good team. All right, so now what do we want to do? Got Crabtree, D'Angelo's next round. Oh, man, yo, if I could get D'Angelo and Josh Gordon in the next round, ooh, be saucy. Of course, half of my team won't be playing until, week 4, but whatever. Huh. American Ninja Warrior. All right. Dude, this guy, he's taking... What? What? Did you guys see this? I just asked him if he just started watching football today. Because everybody he's picked so far had a decent day today. But that's it. It's like, wow, he played really good today. I'm going to pick him. But it's true. I mean, look at every one of his picks. And if you go back and watch the highlights today, Melvin Gordon had like a 35, 40-yard touchdown run. Fuller had a great game. Sanders, I don't know what Sanders did. Yeah. Oh, no, yesterday Sanders had a good game. He caught like 4 or 5 passes in that game and had a good game. What's it called? Diggs. Diggs had a great game today. Like, come on, man. Like, this guy literally watched football today and then was like, oh, I think I could do this. Might want to start. I don't watch preseason games. I don't fall in love. Oh my God. That's just sickening. What are the odds that I could get Gordon and D'Angelo? Yeah, I know. I know. They're not reaching at this point, though. It's what pick is it? It's a little bit of a reach. I forgot that I don't have defense in here. Someone's got to pick defense, so that starts. That only takes up... That'll probably take up, like, 4 picks. Danny Woodhead. There it is. Gordon's gone. Man, I'm just not willing to pick him that early. You know? Like, I could still get Alan Hearns, Crabtree, Matt Jones, D'Angelo Williams. Like, I don't know. Josh Gordon's good, but he's not going to be there for 4 weeks. That's pretty rough. 4 weeks is a good amount of time. Lose 4 weeks in a row, and you're sort of screwed. He's not going to be the reason you didn't win 4 weeks in a row, but just saying. Just saying. There goes Matt Jones. Damn. It's going to be hurtful. I know this is going to be hurtful, isn't it, guys? I just see pain. Please let me get Alan Hearns and D'Angelo Williams. Please let me get Alan Hearns and D'Angelo. If I could get Alan Hearns at this point of the draft, wow. Dude, for real. It's like one of my best teams ever. Almost feel bad for waiting on a tight end just to top it off. I don't know. He's not going to be there, though. There's no way. There's no way. He's 4th on this list here. There's no way that he gets past all these dudes. Got 8 picks before me? What? Yeah, 8 picks. There's just no way. I'll be lucky. I'll be so lucky if that happens. Ah, D'Angelo's gone, damn it. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. And Crabtree. Oh, man. I'm not going to get anybody I like here. This is going to be a bad round. Ugh. All my good feelings just went away. I don't like him. I don't like Ivory, man. Ameer Abdullah is there. I might go Sterling Shepard to I got all that stuff to pick. Running backs. Ajayi. Forsett. Hearns just went. Damn it. Christian Michaels. Dang, Snead. There's so many wide receivers, though. There's wide receivers down here. Please. Team is beast. Mumford. Ah, God, I don't want to take him. What I think I might do is go... Man, should I go Ameer and Jay? I mean, at this point, we're lower. It's hard to make a crazy pick here, but you know what? I have faith in him too. Oh, that guy picks Shepard. Damn. Andy Dalton. I take it back. I take it back. Who was his quarterback before? I thought he had a quarterback, no? Nope, that is his quarterback. All right. Could have waited till free agency. I don't know, man. I'm just so thrown off by what he's doing. Can this dude stay healthy? Alright, here, where are we at? Barnidge on this pick. Yeah. I won't remember. To be honest. I just probably won't remember. What do you think I'm doing? I just don't know which one. Yet. I'm gonna take a chance on him. Why not? Let's see. Let's see what happens. I don't have him much in this thing. This team is strong. I don't like Ivory, Ivory, and he's a 50-50 guy. They'll go hot hand. And Yeldon is there, and all kinds of dudes are there. I'm trying to get upside with Abdullah. There's not nearly as much upside with Ivory. Hey, that's the first normal pick he's made. Colby Fleener. Alrighty. Gonna get some wide receivers now. Or tight end. Oh no, I already have a tight end. Forget about that. Did you retweet something? Oh man, I'm tired. I don't want to draft anymore. I just want all these guys. Just give me every one of them. I'll take them all. Man, Sharp just went. Dang. 10th round? Ah. Ah. Guess we could take a look at Wheaton. Do some things we haven't done yet. Yeah. Who else we got? We got Justin Forsett out here too. Maybe. Maybe some of these wide receivers. Are you asking, like, is he? He is. What about him? No. No. They got enough over there where they don't need to worry about James Jones. I didn't even see him in the game today. I don't even know. Did he play? I watched a lot of that game, too. I'm not sure he played. James... No. The end of these drafts are a lot about upside, man. And you know, he had his best years with Aaron Rodgers, and then he went off and killed his career, then came back, he had a couple good games with Aaron Rodgers. He just, needs Aaron Rodgers. Of course, a lot of people could do pretty well with Aaron Rodgers, right? Dang it, man. Again, Parker went just now. Jeez. Someone pick Victor Cruz. Someone pick Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz. Oh, son. Okay, this guy. I haven't picked him, but it is kind of late for him though, which you look at. You know who's interesting to me, and like a little bit deeper, is Rashard Matthews in Tennessee. No one's talking about him, but you mark my words, he might have a few good games over there. Rashard Matthews. Man. Okay, so basically I need someone's they have to all be watching my stream. They all know what players I'm trying to get here. They just picked. How do you pick Funchess and Mike Thomas in 2 picks in a row? Come on. Eli Manning hasn't gone yet, man. It's so crazy in this kind of league. I almost want to, like, if I could get some good players here, take Eli and just be like, okay, well, hey, your quarterback's injured. I'm going to trade you this guy. See, this is the kind of stuff that happens in a draft like this, man. Eli and Blake Bortles, both of them, were at pick 100. They're almost 40 picks from their ADP, which is crazy. Phillip Rivers gets picked before Eli Manning and Blake Bortles. Like, what is that? What is that? I mean, I'm not necessarily high on them, but it's like where they should go. Someone should pick them. Any teams not have a quarterback? Look. I guess everybody does. Man, this Jim dude, his team is almost as bad as the Utopia dude. Look at that. I don't even know which one I'd rather have. At least the Utopia dude's stealing all my players that I like. Kansas. Oh man, Mark Wheaton's gone now. Damn. Oh, my eye is itching. Whew. Justin Forsett. And get my wide receivers, man. Screw it. Keep taking everybody I want. Gotta get him. Gotta get him. Kamar Aiken. I don't need to pick Jesse James in this draft. I have a tight end that I need to stick with, so I could pick up Jesse James in another draft. I'm actually going to start Jesse James in the other one, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That's funny. Not targeted? So, were you a Torrey Smith guy? Were you the one trying to talk me into Torrey Smith? Have you read that? That he's only seen one single pass this whole offseason or preseason? I know about him. I know DeAndre Washington. But I think he's too much of a sleeper for me to pick in this size, with this size roster. Just like Telvin is. In like a 12 team, I'd probably be looking at something like that. But this is a 10-team league. Tyler Boyd. Yeah, Tyler Boyd could be interesting there, but Wallace, dude, I told you Wallace is their leading wide receiver right now. I don't know. Get both Aiken and Wallace on the same team. Figure out which one's going to be the guy. Trade one. I wish what video would it have been? I think I mentioned Wallace. What video was it? I just like to have proof that I knew. In something I did. Hmm. You. I don't even think he was playing with first team offense from what I read earlier on Wheaton's page. I don't think he's playing on their first team offense. Go Ted King Jr. No hands, Ted. 6 for 12. Sorry, go ahead. 2 for 6. I shouldn't be looking at numbers. Yeah. He's playing ahead of Funches. Funches already got drafted, though. I mean, he's so fast. He's the most... I hate him. I really do hate him. Just because he just does not catch the ball. His hands are so bad. Last year, seriously, he could have been a top 10 wide receiver last year. That's how bad his hands are. Like, he definitely lost. It's a countless number of deep balls. Countless number of deep balls that he just dropped. He probably would have... He had 10 TDs. I swear he probably could have had another 4 to 5 TDs just off of the ones that he dropped. But he's got elite speed. Elite speed. Like, elite speed. But, like, just... I don't even know how... what you could do to just... like concentration, just catch ball after ball after ball. Like, what do you do to fix it? Can you make it better? Try. Get a step slower and catch the ball better. He's horrible, and I still think, like, though, he could still catch those deep balls. Or he could he wins 20 he wins 20 of those, but he catches 10 of them. It's still a lot of touchdowns. Well, I don't remember what video it was. I thought I could have swore I did a video where I mentioned Wallace, like, in a quick vid, like a quick thought. I just don't remember where. It's like my first video. Man, I feel like I've lost some weight. Shut up. I definitely have. Oh, it's my turn. Yo, I think, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that the Utopia dude just picked his second defense. Just saying. I feel like having Ajayi with Arian Foster is a good selling point to somebody if I'm trying to trade him, right? Who do I have? That'd be a lot of or running backs. You can always get rid of him. Yeah. You can get rid of Wallace at some point. Yo, I don't have anybody to play for week 8. I know. Well, that's the draft for me, really. Man, I really wish I could find the Prescott. Oh my god, this guy. I really wish I could find the video where I was talking about what's his face. Dude has seriously 2 defenses. I'm just gonna stream defenses in every league. Takes up too much time though. Hopefully I find a defense in each league that plays well when you don't think they're going to play well. One of those teams like the Eagles 2 years ago. Those are the best. Then I don't have to do anything else. I'm so happy. Draft day. Whew. Tired. I'm glad I'm taking a break until Tuesday. Tuesday's my next draft. I don't know, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, the starters are cool. I could hit some stuff at the bottom too. Get some trades going. Go pick the official Bums Alley quarterback or kicker. My bad. What microphones are this guy talking about? Should have watched this video, darn it. Well, that looks like a cool microphone there. I like this microphone though. It's heavy duty. It's nice. God, I wish this draft would just end. Remind me never to do 4 drafts in one day again. It's a lot of drafting. But I did prepare myself for it with all those mock drafts that we did. I wonder what kind of trades I can make this Utopia dude. Let's see. And see if I could get Mike Evans or anything, any kind of upgrade. I'm just not on your Isaiah Crowell thing, but other than that, it looks good. Yeah, I like how it looks except for Isaiah, but that's about it. Everything else looks really nice. Good job, sir. Was that like a 8-man league? Aw, I just took my kicker. Dang it. Are you doing Yahoo drafts or what are you doing? Oh. I can't stand ESPN, like their format. And then NFL, I don't know. I haven't played on NFL before. ESPN's format just is just so trash. Hey, someone picked your running back. It's the worst. It is the worst. Ooh, is it my turn? Should I pick Robert Ajayi? That poor kid. Can't they get a note on the kicker? Can't they get a note on the kicker? Hey, there's a guy named Sam Frickin. Of course this dude picks Adam Vinatieri. Really? I don't have an iPhone and I never will own anything Mac. Just saying. Just saying. I'm taking a really long time with this. Boom. All right, guys, that is it for this draft. I am so tired of drafting, you have no idea. Actually, you probably do if you've actually watched this whole draft all the way through. But who does that, and what are you thinking? Just fast forward. Anyways, I am your host, The Bum. This has been a Bum's Blitz draft. It has been draft day. 4 drafts, all done. I think it went pretty well today, actually. As far as my teams go, I think we only had one so-so team. They're just all right, and the rest of them have been pretty stacked. Pretty stacked. Widget wants to look at Utopia's team real quick. This is what you do not do, guys. Okay, Andy Dalton is your starting quarterback, and you picked him in about the 7th round or something. Something weird. Stephon Diggs was like his 4th round draft pick. Not sure why, but it was. Anyways, okay, so you could look through this and then go back and see where he actually picked these players, because that's just pure insanity. Just pure insanity. So, yeah, you could pause on some of these. Look at this, 4th round, Stephon Diggs. That is just insane. 3rd round, Jarvis Landry. Insane. It's hardly even a good draft for frickin' PPR. All right, so, as I was saying before, I was your host at Bums Blitz. Remember, if you have any questions at all ever about fantasy football, or if you just want to pick on Widget, I would greatly appreciate any sort of meme that makes fun of Widget. But if not, that's all right. But you could always just ask me a question on Twitter at BumsBlitz. My website is bumsblitz.com. Facebook is also BumsBlitz. I keep it real easy for you. And yeah, I guess I'll be signing off. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully Tuesday, actually, and yes, Tuesday I will be drafting again at around 8 o'clock. It might be 7. Just look out for my Twitter messages. Either way, 7 or 8 I'll be on, and we'll be drafting again. So add me on Twitch. I believe I might continue doing these on Twitch because YouTube doesn't let me show the chat room. We'll see, even though the chat room is on the side already. And I don't know why, Widget, you always talk me into having the side chat on. I'm not sure why I even do it. Maybe because you guys could see when I see things. It helps with the lag. Anyways, all right, sorry. I'm signing off. It's been a long day, and the air conditioner's now just coming back on. So, you know it's also getting hot in here. All right, thanks a lot. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. 7 or 8 o'clock at night, Pacific Standard. Tweet me on Twitter, BumsBlitz. I'm sorry, this is just such a cluster. Yeah, I know. I read that one as well. Okay. I am shutting down this recording. Talk to you later.